Proverbs 4:19. Let her be like the hind in a pleasant robe, let her breast satisfy you at all times, and ravish always with her love. Now, love's precious. It's something that needs to be seen as special. Okay. John 13:6-21. John 13:6-21. Then comes he to Simon Peter. Peter says to him, Lord, do you wash my feet? So he's washing your feet when he came to Simon. And then he just questions Jesus. Suppose we have a question for God and that ain't bad. That's how we react to the answer. Jesus answered and said to him, what I do you know not now, but you shall know hereafter. Peter said to him, you may not wash my feet to this age. He answered him, if I may not wash you, you have no part with me. So Jesus is saying, if you don't let me do this, you have no place with me. You have nothing to do with me. Now Peter questioned, but then he was at the point when one is met. We shouldn't let our questioning affect our obedience. Peter did. Peter could have let his questioning affect his obedience to the Lord. Verse 8. Simon Peter says to him, Lord, not my feet only, but also my hands and my head. Now, it's just customary for the servant to wash their feet. That's it. They wash their hands, they wash their self, their head. And so Peter's kind of being silly at this point. Jesus said to him, he that is washed needs not save to wash his feet, but as clean everything, and all you are clean, but not all. So Jesus saying, it isn't about being clean, because you are always clean. He's referring also to the exception of Judas. You know, we can take a bath, but that doesn't make us clean in God's eyes. And that's what he's telling Peter. He's like, you have the faith. That's what makes you clean. He's like, I'm not washing your feet for that reason, for purity purposes, because you've been made pure by your faith. He's washing them in his feet simply so they are clean. And he's fussing him because he's telling him, Peter, I came to serve you. If you don't let me come to serve you, then what I'm came to do, you're not going to be able to achieve. And he's serving himself up for us on the cross. as a service from him to us. For he knew who would betray him, therefore he said, all of you are not all clean. So after he had washed their feet and had taken his garments and was sat down, he said to them, know of all of you what I have done in you. So he's aware of what happened. He's aware of what they've done, how they've done. He knows all things. Jesus is aware of all things. Nothing can be hidden from the Lord. But they also knew what he had done. It's important to know what the Lord had done. Scripture is full of what the Lord had done. It helps build up our faith in him of what he can do. All of you call me teacher and Lord, and all of you say, well, for so am I. And he is teacher, he is Lord, he's so much more though. And all of them call him teacher, all of them call him Lord and Master. But not every single one of them accepted him for who he truly was, because Judas betrayed him. If I then, your Lord and teacher, have washed your feet, all of you also ought to wash one another's feet. So feet washing. Most churches do not practice this, but I believe the Free Will Baptist do. It's a sign of humility and service to one another. For I have given you an example that all of you should do as I have done to you. Surely I say to you, the servant is not greater than the Lord, neither he that sent greater than he that sent him. He's saying that if he's to do it, we need to follow his example. We're no better than him. The example he set for us is perfect. So if we try to live up by Jesus' standards, it's a great example to follow because he was perfect. And we're no better than what he did. I then, let's see, if all of you know these things, happy are all of you if all of you do them. You know, following the Lord and doing his will gives us a happiness that can only be understood from doing it. A joy. I speak not of you all. I know whom I have chosen, but that scripture may be fulfilled. He that eats the bread with me has lifted up his heel against me. Now I tell you before it come, that when it has come to pass, all of you may believe that I am he. You know, Jesus chose Judas to betray him. It is his whole purpose of calling him. You know, to fulfill God's plan, he had to be betrayed. Surely, surely, I say to you, he that receives whomsoever I send receives me, and he that receives me receives him that sent me. You know, we represent Jesus, and Jesus came to represent the Lord. He is the Lord. He's the Lord's representative. He's the embodiment of the Lord. and he represents all the Lord is, because he is. We should be all that Jesus is, or attempt to be. We're not going to be, but we should do what he would have us do. Be good representatives of him, our Lord. He set the perfect example of how to be a representative to God. If we attempt to live the Christ-like life, we will as well. Verse 21. When Jesus had thus said, he was agitated in spirit, and testified and said, Surely, surely, I say to you, that one of you shall betray me. So, again, Jesus mentions how he's going to be betrayed. Jesus was aware of what was going to happen. Now he's starting to let his disciples know. Certain times the Lord lets us know what's going to happen in advance. We don't always do this, and may very rarely do this, never do this for us. But it doesn't change the fact that we should follow what his will is.